Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in a previous video, I showed you guys my October bullet journal, and I kind of want to start making separate videos of journaling. So today I'll be doing my November flip through, and I'll be talking about the supplies I used and just the overall process. Hope you enjoy. For basic outlining and small lettering, I like to use this pen Pigma Micron 03, and for more fancy fonts and like calligraphy, I like to use this pen that I actually got as a present from Taiwan. Now moving on to my brush pens. For a basic black, I use Artist Loft watercolor dual tip markers, so it has the brush pen on one side and just an outlining pen on the other side. And for the drawings for this month, I used Arteza Real Brush Pen. I wanted to experiment with watercolor, and given the theme, you'll see why. I feel like the spreads turned out really amazing and really artsy because of the watercolor. And for this month's spread, I actually used a lot of my white gel pen for all sorts of decoration and lettering. I used specifically the Uniball Signo Broad pen. And of course, for coloring and doodles, I have my stash of Crayola markers. So I usually don't use any washi tape in my spreads, but for this month, I did find the perfect Galaxy washi tape, and it was actually pretty cheap, like $1. And for this month, I used these fun DIY stickers. I just used watercolors, parchment paper, and Scotch clear tape. Okay, that's enough with supplies. Let's finally get into my November flip through. As you've probably guessed already, November is all about galaxy, stars, the moon, and planets. For the cover page, I made an iconic watercolor galaxy, and I decorated with little stars and dots with my white gel pen, and I think it just turned out so pretty. And on the other side, I have my quote page with a fun little day-night drawing. Next is, of course, my monthly calendar, and I kind of mimic the style of the quote page with the whole cute and simple night doodles. I wrote November in calligraphy and outlined with a Crayola marker, and since my calendar is small for the month, I just wrote the first letter to stand for the days of the week. And on my monthly calendar, I just like to mark all the special events according to my color key to have a quick look at how busy my month is. As you can see, I already marked my birthday on the 5th with a pink star. Lately, I've been doing a word of the month where I choose a word that either really describes my mood or what I want to work on. So like last month, it was curiosity. And I'm not sure yet what November's word will be. Also, I have some space to write down my goals for the month. It can be personal, but usually they are about ballet. Oh yes, and here we have my masterpiece. So I let my artistic instincts take over, and I just randomly watercolored an entire sheet of paper and cut out and glued in the best looking part. And later with my gel pen, I added in some shooting stars because, you know, they're magical. Plus little galaxy star dots. The next spreads are my trackers. First we have my mood tracker, which I actually found on Instagram and was really excited to recreate it, as it fits perfectly with the galaxy theme. So each planet is a day, and at the end of the day I use my color key to color in the planets according to my mood. And it's actually kind of fun and interesting to look at my mood patterns and even compare to what my horoscope says for the month. And on the other side, I have my monthly habit tracker, where each section inside the circle is a day, and the habit I'm tracking is written inside in calligraphy. I like to organize my habits into social media, health, ballet, and strength goals. So to make this spread fit more into the galaxy theme, I decorated it with small stars, moons, and twinkle doodles. Plus, I used some of my DIY stickers. Now on to the weekly spreads. So for the first week, I created just a clean and simple spread with plenty of room to organize below each day. And the days are staggered and mirrored because I thought it looked most appealing to the eye. I wanted the spread to have lots of blues, like an evening sky, so I used my Dark Night Blue Crayola marker to make a banner for the days, and went in with my white gel pen to actually write in the days and the number, which is inside the black star. And with a lighter shade of blue, I highlighted my rehearsals and practice sessions. I like to write down the roles and ballets and rehearsing for the week to kind of focus myself around those parts, and under practice, I plan out exercises and specific goals to work on for the week. And for my artistic element, I created a watercolor night sky on a separate piece of paper and ripped it out to make the jagged edges, which I think it give it a nice touch. I also found use for the galaxy washi tape to cover up some of the extra white space. Now for my second week, I copied one of Amanda Lee's spreads that she showed in her October Plan With Me video, but I did add color to mine where I believe Amanda left hers black and white. I just like the fact that the spread is so different in its structure, and the moons are perfect for my November theme. I actually freehanded the circles, but I highly recommend you get something to trace, but my impatient self just could not wait to start the spread. And you want to make 8 circles for each of the moon's phases in its cycle, and branching out from each moon are the days of the week, accented with a little brush of light purple. Since the previous spread was mostly blues, this week's color scheme is purple. Also, the number is written inside of the corresponding moon phase and decorated with those same galaxy star doodles. And of course, I have a notes section where I will probably be planning out my rehearsals and practice sessions. Also inspired from Amanda's October Plan With Me is my next weekly spread. So for my header, I really like Amanda's idea of ripping black paper so that the edges look like unintentional mountains, but it was actually intentional. And so adding the stars and the moon make it look like a night sky. And for the days, I alternated writing them in blue and purple. And of course, I chose calligraphy because I think it really goes with the galaxy celestial theme. And I have the same ripped black paper on the other side to tie together the spread, and here I just wrote the dates of the week, very simple and clean. The spread is so simple, but it really shines, I think because of the white gel on black paper. It's just so magical. And on to week 4. I dedicated this page to planets. So for each of the big planets, I watercolored on a separate piece of paper, just experimenting with colors, and I used the same sticker technique where I covered the finished drawing with clear Scotch tape. Then I cut it out and taped it again onto some parchment paper. And from there, I cut around the drawing so that when you peel off the parchment paper, you have some sticky tape to tape into your journal. I just found this method more clean than using wet glue, which kind of left marks and texture on the paper. And down below, I drew a mountain range with my thinnest black pen. And of course, I added little stars for decoration. And I'm really happy how this turned out. I think it's so cute and minimalistic and very clean. And as for the days of the week, I used a light gray brush pen for the date and then went in with all caps for the actual days. That's all for my November bullet journal. I hope you enjoyed this magical and mysterious theme as much as I did. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And also don't forget to check out my Instagram for more content. And see you in my next video. Bye bye!